Cincinnati Broadcasting Station.
All right, just after 9 o'clock here on the Morning Crew. That, of course, means we got to celebrate some birthdays. It is that time of day. It's time for us to check in with the Party Hardy Birthday Patrol. So, Sir Paul, as always, would you do the honors, my friend?
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you!
That's right. It is time to check in with the Party Hardy Birthday Patrol. We'll let you know who your local celebrities are and, of course, who's famous around the world today as well. Famous people that you might have heard of, like actress Margaret O'Brien from Meet Me in St. Louis.
Okay.
Turning 86 today. Actress Andrea Martin is 77. Actor and director Mario Van Peebles turning 67. You don't hear quite as much from him as you used to, but he was one of those heartthrobs in the 80s and 90s.
Okay.
Guitarist Adam Jones from Tool turning 59 today.
Yeah. Tool.
He's a Tool. Tool. Actor James Nesbitt from Waking Ned Devine turning 59 today. Actor Chad Lowe, brother of Rob Lowe, turning 56 today. Actress and director Regina King turning 53. Actor Dorian Missick from For Life turning 49 today. Actor Eddie Cahill from Conviction and CSI New York is 46. Pitbull turning 43 today. Mr. Worldwide himself. Oh, yeah, Mr. Worldwide.
I think he should get a guitar shaped like a pit bull.
A Pitbull?
Yeah, what do you think?
Could be. 43. Actually, you should get a guitar shaped like a Chihuahua.
Yeah, that would be even funnier. Sorry, if you don't know what we're talking about.
You missed it earlier, yes.
You missed the Machine Gun Kelly conversation.
Yeah, so. Actor Victor Rasek from 50 Shades of Grey, turning 39 today. Actor Jesse Schramm from Nashville, Once Upon a Time, is 38. Electronic dance musician Skrillex is turning 36 today.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, Skrillex looks like he belongs in the Matrix. So he doesn't accept physical birthday cards, only emails.
Only emails.
So.
Yeah.
And finally, singer and actress Dove Cameron,
Yeah.
who you grew up watching on Liv and Maddie and movies like The Descendants and stuff, and who now is doing everything she can possibly do to make sure that she doesn't resemble anything Disney.
That's right.
She turns 28 today, so...
Wow.
Yeah, but you want a shout-out today?
The only one that I had today is, I believe, today's Dorothy Riepenoff's birthday.
All right. Happy birthday to Dorothy. Happy birthday, A.J. Bernard, celebrating his birthday today. Tammy Lorback has a birthday today, as does Denise Johnson. Buddy of mine that used to own C&J Electric, or is a big part of C&J Electric in Chillicothe. Mike Ray celebrating his birthday today. My good friend Carissa Edwards is celebrating her birthday today as well. And my mother would have actually turned 74 today had she still been alive. So happy heavenly birthday to my mom today. So that's your Party Hardy Birthday Patrol. We do it every day right before 9 o'clock. So happy birthday to anybody that's celebrating today. And if we didn't know about it, happy birthday to you. And hopefully we'll hear about it tomorrow. So if you get those birthdays in, don't forget we do it every day right before 9 or just a little bit after. So should we talk history?
We should talk history.
Let's talk history. So let's get some history-style music. Lots of stuff happened in history today. Where'd my paper go? I shuffled my papers around and got buried.
Now you can't find anything.
There it is. I thought for a second maybe I'd pitched it by accident. This date in 2005, an intense solar flare blasted X-rays across the solar system. NASA proposed sending an astronaut out in hopes of making a superhero, but the White House shot down the idea.
So funny that we were just talking about Armageddon and that stuff, and that becomes the
kind of happens.
history.
Yeah. Also, this date in 2009, of course, was the Miracle on the Hudson, when the U.S. Airways flight piloted by Captain Sully made an emergency landing in the Hudson River just after takeoff from LaGuardia.
That was 2009.
2009. Yeah, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So all the passengers and the crew survived, and Sully has yet to pay for a beer to this day.
I'm sure of it.
So, hey, Wikipedia, by the way, turns 23 years old today.
Yes.
So it can finally handle its alcohol, and heard it's managing to save some money for the first time ever. So.
Yes. Did they ever do the name change thing?
I don't think so. I don't think that ever did happen. So.
Yeah.
What was it? They were offering somebody $1 million.
Wasn't it Elon Musk offered them like a whole bunch of money if they changed their name to Dikipedia or something?
Yeah, I think it was like something like that, just for one day or something.
Oh, I thought it was for a year.
Was it free? I thought it was just for a day.
Oh, I thought it was for a year.
Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But I remember
it was one of those like he was going to bail them out.
Yeah, because they were so I don't know why they would need to be bailed out because Wikipedia is the most reliable source of information on the internet.
Oh, it is now. Really?
It's not?
No.
Well, that explains the F I got on my term paper that I wrote.
That's a fact.
That explains the F I got on my term paper because I thought we were allowed to use citable resources. And
if you go to the source that you, if you go to the source that you get from there,
yeah, so
yeah,
because that's the beautiful thing about Wikipedia. Anybody can edit it, and anybody can make it say whatever they want. So, this date in 2013, the Republic of Ireland's Food Safety Authority announced that horse DNA was present in some beef burgers on sale in supermarkets in Ireland and in the UK. Of course, IKEA remained suspiciously quiet during that time, though. So,
yes.
throwing that out there. So, this date in 1844, the University of Notre Dame officially received its charter from the state of Indiana. So,
Sorry, 1854?
1844.
1844, okay.
So, 1892, the rules of basketball were published for the first time in Springfield, Massachusetts,
Yeah.
where the game originated.
And apparently they're still arguing over what traveling
Yes,
is.
it's true. Yes.
Yeah. Believe me, if you show up to a basketball game for high schools, they're really arguing over what traveling is.
Well, they need to pay attention to traveling in the NBA because most of those guys take about 9 steps before they shoot. So, just throwing that out there. But this date in 1934, New York Yankees slugger Babe Ruth, nearing the end of his illustrious career, signed a 1-year contract worth $35,000, which represented a pay cut of $17,000 for the Babe. So, still pretty hefty salary in 1934, if you ask me. This date in 1943, the Pentagon was dedicated.
Oh, okay.
This date in 1953, Harry S. Truman became the first U.S. president to use radio and TV to give a farewell speech. This date in 1961, Motown signed the Supremes.
61.
61, yeah. This date in 1965, The Who released their first album, I Can't Explain. And for the last how many years, I can't explain what their music is anyway.
Yeah.
So, 1967, the first Super Bowl was played. I didn't realize it was this early in January because it was always, of course, growing up, it was always the last Sunday in January. Then they pushed it back to the first weekend in February. Now it's like the second weekend in February.
Yeah, when you're halfway through basketball season before football season finishes, that's
yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, did you hear that? On a side note, the XFL and the USFL have merged.
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
That was a big announcement. Was made on December 31st. And so, of course, last year they had the XFL, which was owned by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and of course was the rehash of what
arena football.
Well, not arena football, but like what Vince McMahon and the WWE tried to create several years ago. Then they had the U.S. Football League, which was playing mainly in the South.
Okay.
And I think a few places up north, but there were only two other places where you could watch them. Well, they've combined, and they're coming back, and I forget what the official name is, but it'll start in late April. So for those that are morning football after February, you only have to make it to April to be able to watch football again. So throwing that out there. Let's see here. 1972. American Pie Parts 1 and 2 by Don McLean peaked at number 1.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there were 2 parts.
Well, I'm assuming that they had to split it. Well, now, I'm trying to remember how long the song by itself is, but it was probably parts 1 and 2 was probably a 45 released as an A-side, B-side.
Okay, got it.
That's just a guess, because I don't even know that would work. It's got to be longer than 8 minutes, isn't it?
I don't know. I can look it up.
I don't remember.
Let's see here. 'Cause I don't know if we have the unedited version.
Yeah, I don't know. That would make sense. It's probably considered parts 1 and 2, and it's an A-side, B-side.
8.5 minutes.
Yep, so that's what they would have probably done. Is somewhere along
Released
the
it as an
lines,
A-side and a B-side?
A-side, B-side split. Probably. That's a guess. I don't know. Somebody has the original. They would
It'd be
know.
kind of hard to split it, I would think. 1973, Mr. Mustache himself, Gene Shalit, joined the Today Show. Remember, he used to do all the movie reviews and that type of stuff for him years ago. 1974, Happy Days premiered. So,
Wow.
I know.
Gosh, it's so hard when it's kind of the same thing as people realizing that if Back to the Future were released today, they would go back to 1994.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's hard to think about, I know. 50 years ago, Happy Days premiered.
Yeah.
1977, we come from friends. The Coneheads
The Coneheads, yes.
debuted on SNL. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, how are you? We come from friends.
Yes,
It's a great movie, great show.
yes.
1983, Down Under by Men at Work peaked at number 1.
I come from the land down under.
This date in 2000, What a Girl Wants, What a Girl Wants, What a Girl Needs by Christina peaked at number 1.
Yes.
This date in 2016, we lost actor Dan Haggerty to cancer at the age of 73, which you're like, who's Dan
Yeah,
Haggerty?
so I'm trying to think who that is.
Better known as Grizzly Adams.
Oh, okay.
So, this date in 2019, the World Economic Forum said that plastic will outweigh fish in the world's oceans by 2050. What about
Yes.
plastic fish?
Oh, that's a good question.
Does that contribute to that amount? And this date in 2019, at the age of 97, we lost actress, singer, and comedian Carol Channing at the age of 97. And she was a great.
Yes.
Carol Channing was a great.
So, I want to go back to the plastic thing.
Okay.
It's such a difficult topic because plastic ends up making its way to the ocean at the bottom of landfills that go to the ocean and blah blah blah, and I get it, and that's terrible. But we can't burn it because if you burn it, doesn't that in some way create holes in the ozone layer, or is that just styrofoam?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
damages it. Yeah, so
So you can't put it in the ocean and you can't burn it, but you can melt it to recycle it. Except recycling is not a profitable industry,
a lot of places aren't even doing it anymore.
right?
Yeah, I know.
But plastic is in pretty much every single product that you buy.
Right.
I mean, including shampoo.
Even some foods now, apparently, too.
Yeah, foods.
According to what I'm hearing.
Yes,
So.
yes. I don't know. That's such a difficult thing because plastic is such an important part of our society.
Right.
I guess someday they'll figure out what to do with it. I don't know. I don't have the answers.
I don't either.
Just nothing but questions.
Yeah. Hey, it is National Bagel Day.
Okay, bagel day.
So if you're looking for an excuse to cheat on your New Year's no-carb diet, this might just do the trick. It's National Hat Day as well. So not sure if visors qualify on that one, so wear it with caution.
Got my hat. I'm ready
Yeah,
to
you
go.
got your Hamilton beanie, so
Da, 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 da. Ooh, let's wear it over the headphones.
over the headphones,
Josh.
yes. Da-da-da.
There you go.
It's not bad. It's not a bad look.
That's good.
It's kind of a little bit of a wide head there, I'm afraid.
I've got a wide head anyway.
Yeah, so also it is Alpha Kappa Alpha Day. So for those of you that are
Alpha Kappa.
sorority guys or gals or
I don't
fraternity
know.
guys or gals,
I don't know what the sorority Alpha Kappa Alpha is. That like
Yeah,
the
I-
Trilambs or
I don't know, I guess. So
okay,
it is Humanitarian Day,
okay.
National Booch Day, Booch,
Booch.
Booch, yeah.
Whatever
Whatever that means.
Snoochie Booches.
So
Is that what that is?
I guess I don't know.
Booch. B-O-O-C-H. What is Booch? A Boochie the Rock.
So just be careful. I mean, that makes sure-
B-O-O-C-H-E.
No, just National Booch Day. We get them out of context and we don't know exactly what's what. So. And the National Hat Day. So.
National Booch Day. National Kombucha Day. Kicks
Ugh.
off a delicious way to celebrate
No, thank you.
with
Kombucha? Yeah, no
yeah.
thanks. I'll pass.
yeah.
That's that rotten bacteria drink that everybody drinks.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to give you good gut health and supposed to help make you healthier, but taste nasty.
Is
Tastes and looks
Booch and
nasty.
alcohol? No. Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute. It says 0.5% alcohol by volume.
Booch?
Our products are non-alcoholic, so they contain less than 0.5%. Okay. No idea.
I don't know.
Hey, this isn't working for me. I've got my hat on, my headphones. Now I have to
Can't hear you, yeah.
through
So,
the,
so there you have it.
Anyway,
Those are your reasons to celebrate
so
today.
Martin Luther King Day is the best reason, I guess.
Yes, that's the official day today. So.
Yeah. That's a good reason to celebrate.
And I'm sad to say something else from our childhood is no longer being made, Josh.
Uh-oh.
If you have not heard, they have officially made the announcement that Fruit Stripe gum is dead.
I don't know. I think what I read was something about that being like the best 10 seconds of flavor ever.
Well, it is, but apparently it is. They said that it is now no more. It is being discontinued. It's been around since 1960 under different owners, and it's
Okay.
going away for good. Manufacturer Ferrera Candy has confirmed that the colorful gum and its zebra mascot Yipes are being discontinued.
Of course they're owned by Ferrer. That makes sense.
So, the gum had 5 flavors of Wet and Wild melon, cherry, lemon, orange, and peach. And of course, each stick did have zebra stripes. And like you said, yes, only lasted about 10 seconds.
Yes. So, do you remember chewing that or somebody telling you that you could chew it
Chew
with
the wrapper and make it like the flavor last longer. Yeah,
Yeah. That was like the worst idea ever.
I did it a few
It
times.
just like everything just crumbled
Yeah,
instead.
yeah,
Yeah. Ugh.
yeah. So, but it's officially coming to an end apparently. So, with that in mind, I felt it bothered me over the weekend because I did chew a large amount of that growing up.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of like the juicy fruit and stuff. It was cheap.
Yeah.
So we would buy it. So I sat down this weekend and I thought, you know what? We're going to give it a proper goodbye this morning on the show. So we've written this Fruit Stripe eulogy.
We gather today in memory of Fruit Stripe gum. You were the taste of our childhood. And while you were with us for many years, your flavor only lasted a few minutes
If you were
before
lucky.
we had to spit you out.
Yeah.
Your fleeting flavor reminds us that everything is temporary, just like the temporary tattoo of Yipes the zebra that looked less like a tattoo on your skin and more like a bruise. We wish you could have stuck around longer, like you stuck to our hair and our shoes, or the underside of our school desks. So
We've never done that.
goodbye, Fruit Stripe gum. We will continue to remember you as we remember Bazooka. Better than you actually were. Now
right.
join me in a moment of silent chewing.
Yes. We will remember you fondly.
Someday it reminds me of, you ever have the black licorice gum?
I tried not to, but yes.
Yeah.
The Mary Jane or whatever it was
Yeah,
called.
I just remember when I was a kid there being, like these throwback gum flavors, and then they became a real thing. And then, yeah. I'm assuming the same thing will happen with Fruit Stripe.
It's hard to tell. So-
Somebody else will reboot it along with, they'll be selling that with boxes of Twinkies.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because Twinkies did go away and they came back too. Yeah, you never know. So, hey, 19 minutes after 9 o'clock on the morning crew. How about some Desiree? She gotta be on Mix 96.